a hot minute, and I haven't been able to get the content out that I've wanted to because I've been working really hard at getting through my schooling and trying to get ahead so that I can enjoy the Iola Old Car Show coming up this coming week, which I will be at every single day. It's one of the biggest things that I really look forward to. Um, but in the meantime, I wanted to touch base with y'all. I wanted to share a story with you mostly, though. Um, I had run into a student that is in the same program that I'm in, and they're really having problems. Basically, they're at a point where they're not going to pass the class that they're in, and they're so far behind that there's no way they can even get the homework done in time. And I had asked them, I said, well, what stopped you? And they said they just had a lot of other things going on. They didn't have time to do it. And I had looked at them and I asked them, I said, well, will you be going back to school next semester? Are you going to try it again? And their answer to me was, well, I have to. I don't have a choice. I need to do this. And I looked at them and I said, well, that's part of the reason why you failed then. And they asked me what I meant by that. And I said, you said you have to, you need to, you don't have a choice. I said, as strong as those words and phrases sound, they're very negative. And when you have to do something, like for example, you have chores that you need to get done, you have to get something done, but yet that's not the first chore that you typically work on. You're going to work on the chore that you enjoy doing more first, 9 times out of 10. I said, it's human nature. When we have something that we enjoy, we tend to really get into it when we get it done. When we don't enjoy it, it just doesn't happen. And I looked at the student and I said, my suggestion going forward would be to find at least one thing positive about this class. Because I've been in this same boat and I've had to pull back and stop and say, hey, I can't go down this path. I got to find something positive. Because when we find something positive, that's the first step. Next, we can start to build off of that, and it can become a want. I want to do this. I want to succeed. And that want is more powerful than a need, because once we want it, we're going to enjoy it and we're going to find ways to make it happen. Just like I want to get my car done. This car is going to get it done. Come hell or high water, this car is going to be driving down the road someday because I want it. I want to get it done. And the student paused and said, you know, you're right. There's a lot of times that I could have been doing my homework and I found myself sitting down watching TV instead. And I said, well, let's find something positive. You know, I've seen you in other classes participating in the discussion boards, and you seem really good at it, really in depth. Maybe we can start there because there's a lot of discussion boards in this class that you're taking, and maybe you can start something positive there and build off of that. So to that student, I wish you the best of luck, and I hope that you find success. In the meantime, you guys keep on turning wrenches and just enjoy what you're doing. Life is short. We gotta make every bit of it count.